First shot, just say aye. Perversity and abstinence are integral to the Scottish character, so as I know to these cunts back in Manchester having obsessed with heroin. I sometimes wish I'd say aye, then I might be more inclined to live a line. Also, it's meant to be a good painkiller, and this back still nips, especially at night. The doctor thinks I'm at it, and they paracetamols are fucking useless. It's an open secret in our circle that Matty, who gets most of our speed, has been skag happy for donkeys. Though him I came that Johnny Swan, an old fit that made of mine, gets good gear. I haven't really hung good with Johnny in ages, not since we played together for 40 Thistle. He was a decent player. I was shy but applying myself like fuck to get without going to the boxing club with Begbie and Tommy. It's time that friendship was re-established. In the flat in Monty Street I tell Sigby about it and he's in. Sounds fucking excellent. I fancy some of that shit, have for ages. He starts crooning the seminal Velvet Underground song about sticking the spike into my vein. Come to Simone, he says, his jaw duty nude, as he puts down the dictionary he's been thumbing through. But just a wee bit to try, cause mine were meeting Frank up to the night. Sigby batters his head with the palm of his hand. I'm big sick to the back teeth that I can't making arrangements on my behalf, I just don't need it. Having to listen all night to who's getting killed and who's getting stabbed. Aye, but a wee bit as Maggle Miller's out, then we'll go and see him up in Mathers. I shrug at the shoulders and he gets up and yanks the cushions of the couch, prospecting for coins and shoving the meager booty deep into his pocket. I should get a bigger allowance from the state, he grumbles. I'm trying to mooching up at chicks to supplement my income. We head out and dive into a 16 bar for Johnny Pats at Talkers. It's a blinding hot day, so we sit downstairs at the back for a better view of the passing fanny. Back top deck with Begbie to intimidate widos, back bottom with Sigby to lead at lassies. Life has its simple codes. This is gonna be so much fun, Sigby says, and rubs his hands together. Trucks are always fun. Do you believe in cosmic forces, destiny and all that shit? Nah, me neither, but bear one thing in mind. Today was a tea day. What? I ask, then he turns on us. Your dictionary thingy. All will be revealed, he nods, then starts talking about heroin. Smack's the only thing I haven't done. I've never even smoked or snorted, and I must confess that I'm fucking shy in it. I was brought up to believe that one joint I hashed would kill me, and of course it was bullshit. Then one line of speed, then one tab of acid. All lies, spread by people hell-bent on self-extermination through booze and fags. But heroin, it's crossing a line. But as the boys said, anything once, and Sigby doesn't seem concerned, so I bullshit to keep my front up. Aye, I cannot wait to do some horse. What? Sigby looks at me in horror as the bus growls up the hill. What the fuck are you talking about, Renton? Horse? Didn't say that in front of your dealer, mate, or he'll laugh in your face. Call it skag for Papa John Paul's sake, he snaps, and he stares out at a short-skirted lassie mendering with seductive intent up Lothian Road. She's a peach. Far too carefree in wearing an expression to be a baboon. Right, I feebly respond. We get to Johnny Swan's place, and even though the stair door is got an entry phone, it hangs open like a dafty smooth. We climb the steps, instinctively knowing that it'll be on the top floor. It's the only flat with no name on the scabby black door. Johnny greets us with a smile, though a wee look passes between him and Sigby. Mr. Renton, it's been a long time. Come in. Aye, a couple of years at least, I acknowledge. I was at the party up here back then, with Matty, after we came back from London. Swanhill still has the fair hair, but it's longer and more straggly now, and these piercing blue eyes, but his choppers are a mass of green and brune. With permanent look is surprise and always seeming at the verge of outrage, he reminds us of Ron Moody, who played Fagin in Oliver. A rancid smells like stale sweat hangs in the air, emanating from either tenant or dwelling, and intensifying as we follow him inside. Sigby, who I enter, catches the whiff and makes no attempt to disguise his taste. One window is boarded up, darkening the front room. The others have vague viney plants with green tomatoes on them, hugging mice of the remaining light. There's still fucking lino on the floor, hoisted up with some distempered rug. On the wall, above the fireplace, there's a barry poster of Suxy Sukes naked for the waist up. We flew down into a leather couch. A sick jerk guy, a budgie, greasy feathers, shovels along the spar cage, looking like Richard III. After quickly catching up about old times, Johnny gets down to business. Matty Connell says you're still doing that Northern Soul thing. I take it you're looking for some speed. I glances at Sigby, then back to Johnny trying to be all cool. Actually, we heard that you got some nice gag. Sweeney's eyebrows arch and he puckers his lips. They are wanted now, he grins. Ever done this gag before? He asks, rolling up the sleeve of his shirt. I can see red marks poking up like angry plugs. I mean banged up. Aye, I lie, not looking at Sigby. Back up at Irvine. Sweeney reads as such, but doesn't give a fuck. He pulls through a wooden box bar under a glass coffee table upon which sits a Barry blue and gold base, a Scotland World Cup '82 mug, a candle half melted into one-a-day blue and white ringed plates every cunt's good, and a tin ashtray full like cigarette butts. You want a hit? Aye. He opened the box and put some white powder for a wee blacky bag into a spoon and sucks water for the mug into a hypodermic syringe. He squirts the contents into his spoon, which he heats up under the candle, stirring it with the needle as it dissolves. Catching Skagboys staring, he speaks a cheeky grin over his shoulder, squeezing one of the wee jiffed things of lemon juice into the water. Still staring with the needle tip, he then sucks it back into the barrel like the syringe. I sit back entranced by his preparations. I'm not the only one. Skagboy's like an elder science student scrutinizing his mentor. Johnny looks at me, sitting there open-mouthed like a spare break at a horse convention. He gets a score. You want me to do it for you? Da, I know. Son Count Sweeney, sparing my embarrassment like that. He sharply tugs my arm thumbs him like it's a Christmas cracker resting on his thigh. Johnny's jeans are minging and sticking on my wrist like he split honey or treacle on his leg. He ties a leather strap round my biceps and starts tapping at my veins. My back throws with a phantom truncheon strike as a shiver spreads through me. I know that this is crossing a line. My heart pounds. I mean, really pounds. We're meant to meet Franco for a peep now to watch the Euro 84 Fitta, and he hits gear and stood up. Say no. Johnny tapping on my arm and me distracting myself by looking at the dry flakes of skin on his scalp just at the hairline. Begbie. Gotta meet Begbie at 9. I'm thinking about shouting still, but I could never turn away at this point. If smack is as addictive as they say, then I'm already out the junkie I'm ever gonna be. Say no. I'm thinking about university, my studies, the philosophy module and free will versus determinism. Say no. Think about Fiona Conyers in the history classes, sweeping her long black hair aside, her wild pale blue eyes and white teeth as she smiles at me. Say no. Jen is still tapping like a patient old prospector looking for gold. He looks at me and shoots us a cracked smile. You got shy beans. Not too late. Not too late to make an excuse. He'd get you out there. Say no. I gotta keep blood. Say something else. Say fucking no. No. That might be just as well. He smiles as he stubs the needle into my arm. I look at him petulantly, upset at the sharp pain, the intrusion. He smiles with those rotten teeth and sucks my blood back into the syringe. The word "deny" briefly forms on my lips when he pushes and empties the contents of the barrel into me. I look at the empty hypo. I can't believe he just put that shite inside me. It rises up my spine like mercury touched by heat up a thermometer. Then it's gone. I smile at Johnny. Just as the thought forms, is that all there is to it? I get a sudden rush and a glow. Then my insides, body and brain are like a fruit pastel, melting in a huge mood. Suddenly everything that was burning in my head, every fear and doubt just dissolves, and I can just feel them receding into the distance. Aye. In my mind's eye, I've got an image of my brother Billy when we were walking along Blackpool Pond, cursing up the road and turning into a sight our red brick excuses. It's a hot summer's day and I'm eating a 99 ice cream cone. Johnny says something like, "Good shit, bud, hey?" Aye. I'm overwhelmed with the sense that everything was and would be completely okay. A state of pure fucking and pure bliss passes through us, like sunshine over a shadow, making things not only right, but just right. Aye. Sudden nausea curls in my gut and I feel this moist sickness rising up into my throat. Sweeney sees me dry retching and passes over a sheet in the newspaper. "This shit's strong. Forget you were a novice. Deep breaths," he says. Aye, but no fear now, son Alito. I'm fucking flying. I swallow it back down, hiding it out, and I feel great, propping myself up against the back of the couch. I don't know what I expected. Maybe acid-like hallucinations, but there's no like that. Everything is as it always was, but not so much looks as feels beautiful, welcoming, and just damn fine, like how the sharp edges in the wall have blurred and smoothed. My stiff and jagged spine is now like a bendy piece of rubber. A police baton would bounce right off it, smashing the cunt right back in the chops. Oh, aye. Good, mate, eh? Swanee says. You did something interesting there, John. I feel the world stumble slowly out, and we're laughing softly together. Skagboy's next up and watching me in wonderment, and the tourniquet is on his arm, and Johnny's spike is going into his big dark vein. This is the best, I say as I watch it hit him, and I feel slump against me, as warm and soft as a big stuffed toy. Oh, you fucking beauty, he gasps, then throws up into the newspaper. When he sits up, he fixes me in a dopey smile. What? A T-word? My dictionary. This tourniquet. By the holy pepper, sweet low swinging nutsack. That's fucking cosmic. Cosmic. I parrot in slow laughter. We're going nowhere. Let's kill the ground for Sweeney, which Skagboys pocketed, and we're sitting here for a wee while longer in the deep dozy silence of afternoon heat, broken only by a kid's shout or a passing conhood outside. Sweeney pits on a Doris album. Never liked that shout before, but I'm sort of getting it now. Whilst I'm enjoying the slow stream of delicious talk, wise and daft, posturing and retards, how I'm basking in the hypnotic afterglow I riders on the storm, even as I luxuriate in the track of the first tide he's put back on. As the darkness presses him tight around us, I feel great. Fuck you, need to tune, and the mean backstreets where edgy club bouncers barbarely with light heavy go drunks, cheer on by undressed goose-fleshed lassies with cries as shrill as seagulls. I've not but a withering disdain for it all. Doesn't matter if it's Mikey Platini or Franco Begui, they will all just have to wait.